Ah, the Nintendo DS. A great little handheld console with so many great games, which began life back in 2004 with... What? A remake of Super Mario 64, which is like the greatest game ever made. We've got to play this game! Super Mario 64 DS. It does what it says on the box. It is a port of this said game to the Nintendo DS, and quite honestly, this game looks superior. The graphics are better, there are new levels, additional characters, there's now even 150 as opposed to the original 120 stars. Wow, this game is going to kick some serious ass. There are 4 playables in this: Mario, Luigi, Wario and Yoshi. But no Waluigi. Even back then, Nintendo just did not give a flying fuck about Waluigi. It's sad to say that not much has changed. Waluigi, 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 Waluigi. We're going to cut there.
What the fuck is that?
And swiftly moving on. The game begins with an invitation from Peach for some cake, although this time she invites the 4 main characters instead of just Mario. Sounds like one hell of a party. Like a Mario party. Our heroes land, and now it's time to enter the castle, and we are starting off as Yoshi. Yoshi?
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
I'm sorry? Am I missing something? The game is called Super Mario 64, right? Okay, then, right. So why are we playing as Dino from the Flintstones then? Surely you'd start as Mario. You might as well call this Super Yoshi 64 DS by now, right? God, could you imagine that Nintendo actually did this? I'm sure it would be a great story for Yoshi. To make things even more different from the original, before you even set foot inside the castle, you have to chase some rabbits. Yeah, we all know what happened to that last guy who tried this.
And I get the tender rabbit.
After doing this literal fetch quest at the very beginning of the game, we finally enter the castle. Like before, you jump into the painting in the first room on the left, and we enter Bob-omb Battlefield. And I got to say, it looks better here than it ever did before. And what is this? Why is a Goomba wearing Mario's hat? Oh my god. Oh my god, they did it! They killed Mario! After all these years of moving left and right and getting jumped on, they finally killed Mario and ate him, and now they're wearing his hat! You monsters! Alright, joking aside, Mario's not really dead, or Luigi, or Wario. You just kill these Goombas and then you put on the hat that they were wearing, and suddenly Yoshi is transformed into Mario. Now, this is cool. If you enter a level and you're looking for a star in which you need to be a certain character, and you've not originally come as this certain character, then these caps can come in quite handy for you. I hope this makes some sort of sense to people who aren't familiar with this game. After taking on Bob-omb, you get your first star, and then in the castle you find a room with Mario in it, and by room I mean a completely new world. For the most part, I feel that the level design for this world is not as good as the original ones, which is a shame, as this is meant to be one of the biggest selling points about the game. More levels. But, like I said, they're not that great. That's my opinion. If you want me to give a popular opinion though, it's this. Donald Trump is an orange-faced twat! Now, I'm sure a lot of you will agree with me on this opinion, but this is more of a fact than an opinion. I think with this game, Nintendo missed a trick with the whole playable characters thing. Like, I'm fine with unlocking them and all of that, but I think it should have started with Mario instead of Yoshi. Donkey Kong 64 got it right, because in that game you started off as Donkey Kong, and then you rescued all of the other Kongs later on. Much better, in my opinion. If they switched Mario and Yoshi around, then I probably wouldn't even be making a mountain out of a molehill out of this. At the end of the day, though, it's just a video game, so who really gives a shit? So yeah, there's not really much more to talk about here. You go through the game, and you unlock Luigi and Wario, and then you collect the stars. Ha! If only it was that easy. With each character comes their own special ability. After you unlock the exclamation mark block in that secret flying level, Mario unlocks the ability to fly. In this game, all of these blocks are red, so... Wait, now I can fly where I want? Yes! What the fuck? I'm a balloon? Okay, this is weird. It's a nice callback to Super Mario World here, but... Wait, I'm big now? This is heavy! Yoshi's block makes him even more overpowered and he breathes fire. Luigi can become invisible, and Wario can become metal. Sometimes you need to backtrack to earlier levels as different characters to get certain stars that you couldn't have already got. And apart from this and the odd new couple of levels and missions, that is all there is to say. Everything else is the same as what you've seen in the N64 original. The graphics are much better, there is much more to do, but the controls, man! If you're playing this on original DS, as you was meant to back in the day, then it is very difficult. The controls are shit, just with a D-pad. This can be rectified a bit if you're playing on the 3DS, because with that you can use the joystick, but that doesn't solve all of your problems. You thought that the camera was bad on the original Super Mario 64, but in this, it is much worse. Again, just my opinion, I don't enjoy playing this as much as the N64 counterpart. Whether that's due to nostalgia, who knows? Super Mario 64 DS is a good showcasing of how the DS could work, and for the most part it delivered. Finally, this game has some mini-games which can be accessed from the main menu, and if there is a reason to check this out, then it would be for these. When I would pop the cartridge in from time to time, I find myself just playing these instead. I don't know what the Love Me Not minigame is all about though. Was someone at Nintendo having problems with women, or vice versa? I like how the card game has the same casino music from Super Mario Sunshine. My favourite minigame out of them all though is this right here. And I am shit at it. Bottom line, as brutal as it may sound, if you want to play Super Mario 64, then play it on this, not this.